welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you guys a new type of video to the channel. This is gonna be like it's not a tutorial, but more of like a get ready with me. I haven't decided like what I'm gonna call this video yet, but you guys will obviously see by the time I post it what the title will be. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Madeline, and if you want to go check out our other videos, but I say our because me and Mason, like, this is our channel, obviously, Mads and Maze. Then we have other videos that are vlogs, and in all the vlogs I have this makeup look on. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, obviously if you're new, but if you're a returning subscriber, then hi, welcome back. I'm just gonna show you guys how I get ready every single day. This is like the look I do every single day. It's just more on the natural side, and it's very glowy, dewy, fresh. So if you guys want to see the products that I'm using and how I use them and the order that I do them, then keep on watching. Hey guys, so first things first, I put my hair up. That's the first thing you want to do to get your hair out of your face. And as you can see, I already did my brows. I did those off camera because I was kind of nervous to do them on camera, but I'll probably do a brow tutorial soon if you guys like how they look. So I used the Wonder Brow. That I don't know if you guys have seen this before. Oh, there's no description, but if you have like Instagram or Facebook, I'm pretty sure you've seen this because they promote this a lot on social media, where it's like the what's the word, it's like not permanent, but like it lasts like all day and it doesn't rub off like nothing. And then I also, after I do that, I use a spoolie and brush them out with it to make it look more natural. And I go in with this I don't know if that's gonna focus. Oh, it looks kind of crusty, but it's okay. The Smashbox Brow Tech Dark Brown, and it just has two different colors. The light color I use on like the outside of my brow, and then the dark color I use on the tail end of my brow. And I really like how they look. I don't have the best brows, like Asian girls don't really have good brows, but you know, gotta work with what you got. And then the brush that I always use, I've had this for so long. I actually stole it from my mom, so like I didn't actually buy it myself, but I've used this since I was like in 8th grade, and it's the, maybe I just shouldn't try to focus stuff. There we go. MAC 266 brush, and it's like very, very fine, so you can really like get in there. And then first we're gonna start with moisturizer. Right now I'm using this Chanel La Blanc. I showed this in my senior picture vlog. Sorry, the lights are like flashing it out, but this is just like a sample size of it. I already did my skincare prior to this, but I'm a little bit extra, so I'll do my skincare, which includes moisturizer already, but I like to do like a luminizing moisturizer before my makeup. So like I'll do my skincare, do my normal moisturizer and everything, and then I'll go in with this moisturizer. And I'll just like, my mirror's right here, so like if you see me looking over there, that's what I'm looking at. I'll just pat this in. This smells so good. I can't describe it. Like, I'll do that. Okay, so like that kind of gives you like a luminosity. And then my favorite primer right now is this Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I love this stuff. It says minimizes the look of pores, absorbs oil, and mattifies, which, I mean, I don't really go for the mattifying look. I don't think this mattifies really. Like, I mean, it doesn't for me at least. So I'll just take like a dot amount. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. So I'll just take a little bit and then dot it around my face in these areas, like my T-zone area basically, because the rest of my face doesn't really get oily, just right here mainly does. This stuff is great for blurring pores. Like that part actually works. I don't know if you can tell, but like my skin right here is looking better than it did before I had this stuff on. So yeah, look, my pores are definitely minimized. I have a bad habit of looking up. Like if it looks like I'm looking up, it's because the viewfinder is right in front of me, but I'm gonna try to look at the lens more to actually talk to you guys instead of making it seem like I'm looking up. So after primer, I only use one primer. After that, I'll go in with this Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I love this stuff. I've had this for a very long time, and how long have I had this? I've had this since like my birthday maybe, which was like last year, so like April 2016. So it's been a year and I still have so much left. So it comes in like this kind of applicator, which I love because then like you feel like cool, you know? Well, at least I do. I don't know if anyone else does, but like when stuff comes in dropper things, makes me feel cool. And then I'll mix that with this. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing, but I barely have any left. This Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Hydrating Foundation. This stuff worked so well with the Becca one, and I'll just do like a pump and a half. I just do this on my hand because I don't have like one of those like things that you can mix this on, but I'll mix this on the back of my hand like this, and until the colors look like they're combined pretty well. Right now I have to mix it with the Studio Skin Smashbox one. Wait, I'm gonna dot this around my face. Okay, I have to mix it up with my Smashbox one because my skin isn't as tan as it usually is because I haven't been tanning or swimming lately yet. So normally when I'm tan I can just use this by itself, but for right now I have to mix it with like a lighter foundation. So I just dot that all over my skin, and then I'll go in with a damp beauty blender. This is by Beauty Blender. I've tried drugstore ones and they just like don't work for me. Like I've tried it and I don't love it as much as the normal beauty blender. It just is softer. Like I tried the Real Techniques one and it isn't as soft. Well, I don't think it's as soft. Maybe you guys tried it and you guys love it. I just didn't love it as much as the beauty blender. So right now I'm just dabbing this into my skin. You always want to dab, like press like this in stippling motions, because if you like rub it, it will leave streaky marks of foundation, and that's not cute. You want it to look as flawless as possible. So as you can see, my skin looks, it doesn't look matte even though the primer says it's matte, but it doesn't look shiny. It just looks like healthy. So after I finish doing that, next is concealer, and I go in with the Becca Aqua, I keep messing up that word, Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This is the concealer that goes with the foundation, the Aqua Luminous Foundation. So this and the foundation will go really well together. I've been using these two for a long time. I'll apply this in like a, I was about to say circular, I meant triangular. A triangular shape under my eyes to cancel out the dark circles. And then I'll also spot conceal with this, even though it's a little bit lighter. But I'll also just highlight the center of my face with this. So on the chin, on the bridge of the nose, and then some on the forehead, and then anywhere else I see blemishes or darker spots that I don't like. And I don't do my makeup every single day, even though this is a everyday makeup routine. This is like my natural go-to makeup when I do my makeup. So now you just want to blend this out in the same motion we did the foundation with, and go over your lid as well. It's really important to go over your lid to cover up all like the veininess that most people have. I don't know, you might not have that, but I have it, so I have to go over my lids. After this comes powder. I'll always go in with this Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the mini one because my big one, I ran out of it, and I just got the mini one from online. But this comes with quite a lot still. And I'll just pour some into the cap because there's a lot of product in the actual thing. So I'll pour some in the cap. And then if I know I'm gonna be outside all day and want my concealer to like stay in place and not move, then I'll take my beauty blender, dip it in the powder, and just dab under my eyes like this. It's not baking because you're not letting the powder sit there, you're actually just pressing the powder into your skin. So it's setting it, but at the same time it doesn't look cakey because it just looks like a satin finish. I don't know how to explain it because A lot of people do this, but they don't call it baking. It's just setting, basically. So you just want to pat that in and it's all blended. And then to make sure that it's not like sticky still, because the beauty blender is still damp, I'll go in with this Sigma tapered face brush, the F25. It looks like this. I love Sigma brushes. All my brushes in this video are Sigma. And I'm gonna dip this in the powder and then dust off any excess and just wipe under my eyes. I'm using a very light hand because you don't want to smear anything. And then you also set your lids. That's really important. So when we do a little bit of eyeshadow later, it doesn't crease. And then you just want to do this to where you put the concealer. So I'll set my face with this brush only on the areas I use concealer. And then I go in with a different brush, a powder brush, to do the rest of my face. But this brush is so soft and it's really delicate. That's why I like to use it around my eyes and like where I put my concealer. And then I'll go in with the Sigma large powder brush, the F20 brush. All the brushes kind of match. They either have the rose gold or the gold because I'm kind of OCD like that. And then I'll use the Laura Mercier powder all over my face, but a very little amount because I just want to set it so whenever I do my bronzer and what am I doing? I totally forgot to cream contour. That's what I always do. Okay, pause. We're just gonna get this area damp again. But I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia contour kit and I'm gonna use the two darkest shades. So this is the lightest one and I'm gonna use the middle and the one all the way to the right. And I'll just go in with my finger. You could use a brush also. I just prefer my finger because it's just easy. And I'm gonna put this on the high points, not the high points, like where you want the shadow to appear on your face whenever you blend this out. This stuff is so blendable. On the nose it's kind of hard, so I would recommend using a brush. I just can't find my brush right now, so I'm gonna use my fingers. It doesn't have to look perfect because cream contour you're gonna blend out anyway. And then I'll just dot some right here. So that doesn't look the prettiest, but once we blend it out, it'll look better. So I usually turn my beauty blender this way and then I just start patting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost forgot this step. So then after you blend this out, you can use the other side where the foundation side was and just put that over to make sure it's super blended. You don't want any harsh lines. Like you want it to look like your skin just like naturally has this bronziness on the sides. And then same with the nose. You just want to use the beauty blender again. I just always use this for everything. Like this is just perfect for blending out every type of makeup. But sometimes if I do go in with the brush for foundation or anything, I like to use this Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. It's really flat and really soft and it's perfect for blending out like right here when you do contour right here or the side contours because it's super like, what's the word? It is stiff, but it's not hard. Like it's really soft. Oh, the bristles are really compact. That's what I want to say. So sometimes I'll go in with that, but usually I just go in with my beauty blender because it makes everything look really natural and blended together.
So same thing with the forehead, just blend it out. These are super creamy, this formula, so shouldn't be hard for first time users.
If you've never cream contoured before, I would recommend trying it if you want more of a natural look because at first I was really scared to because I always saw the pictures of the girls like looking crazy like on Instagram and Twitter. And then I just did it one day, not to actually sculpt my face, but just to give myself a bronze look, and I really liked how it turned out. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with the Laura Mercier powder. Swirl your brush in it. I already said the name of this brush. It's the Sigma large powder brush, if I didn't say it already. And then I'm just gonna go in and set my whole face now because I'm also gonna put like powdered bronzer and blush and highlight on, and I don't want those to go on chalky or like streaky or anything. So just lightly set your face with this powder. This powder is really great because it doesn't leave a white cast. Some powders do. I used to use the what is it called? The HD powder by Makeup Forever. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. But the high definition powder by Makeup Forever, I used to use the translucent one. It's white and it's also, yeah, I already said it's translucent. But whenever I would take pictures with flash, it would give me like a cast, like a white cast. Everyone, like most girls should know that horrible cast. And this powder doesn't give that to you. Okay, so now that the face is set, I'm gonna move on to bronzing. Oh, by the way, you don't have to do this order, like the makeup order exactly how I'm doing it. You can do your makeup however you want. I'm just showing you guys how I get ready. So I'm using the Anastasia contour kit. You can tell this kit is very loved. I've used this since sophomore year. I'm a senior now, but I've used this since like sophomore year, and I'll dip it in the middle shade and the darkest shade, just like I do with the cream contour. And then I'll brush it off my brush and then just bronze all over my face. I'm not contouring today because I don't contour every day for my natural look. I only do that like if it's a special occasion or if I'm going somewhere nice. But for today, I'm just gonna bronze all over. This brush is really great. Oh wait, I don't know if I told you guys the name of this brush. This is actually a blush brush by Sigma. It's the F92 blush brush, but the bristles like are so soft, and this brush is huge. Like, this is it next to me. I mean, it doesn't look that big next to me, but it's pretty big. So I'll just go in on the sides. You can either hold it like this or you can hold it like this. Either way, I use both ways all over my face. Like, I go in with this bronzer. There's also a lighter shade for if you're like more fair, but these two match my skin tone right now. And there's also a banana color that I used to use. Sometimes I'll use it if I like feel like being extra, but if not, then I won't. So after I'm done bronzing, just go around one more time. I'll use the same kit, and I'll go in with my, it's actually the brush that comes with the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just really love it. This is called, there's no name because it just comes like in the packaging, but I'll just go in with these two shades like I did with my bronzer, and then I'll put this in the crease of my eyes. I'm using this as a transition color because it's just like a warm brown, and it's very blendable on the eyes too, just like it is on the cheeks. This just warms up your eyes because I don't like to do like a heavy eyeshadow look on the day-to-day basis. This is what I do. I just do like a bronzy, quick and easy kind of on the go eyeshadow look. And then on the other side of the brush, there's like a thinner side for under your eye, and I'll go in with the same two shades and I'll just blend that out under my eyes. And this will act as like a transition shade for under my eyes as well. I love that you can use it not only on your cheeks but your eyes, because you get a bang for your buck, even though this isn't that expensive. Well, to some people it might be, but I think it's good quality for how much it is. It's $40 if you guys are wondering. I'll try to link everything below so you guys can buy anything if you want. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna go in with this palette. This is the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. I'm literally obsessed with this palette. I was watching one of Jaclyn Hill's tutorials, and I think she used this, and then after I watched that video, I was like, her eyeshadow looks so good. Like, those colors look so good. I had to go get it. And actually I didn't get it. Mason got it for me for Valentine's Day. And these are the colors. Just look how pretty those are. Do you guys see that? Like, everything is so warm, and like there's mattes and shimmer, so there's a variety, and like the colors are so pigmented. That's just like with one or two like swirlies. So I'll go in with the same brush, and I'll go in with, what is this color? Royal Oh, I'm so stupid, guys. It literally says Royal Prerogative. I'm gonna dip the crease end of the brush and dip off the excess. And there's a mirror, so I'm just gonna use the mirror and blend that into the crease. And then I'll go back in with the same color for under my eyes. Okay, so after that, I just want to blend one more time. And then if I'm feeling a little bit like extra, like, you know, a little more pizzazz to the look, then I'll go in with this. Here, I'll go in with this shade. It's called Duchess, and it's a little bit darker, just a tint darker than the Royal Prerogative. And I'll just put this on the outer part of my eyes with the same brush. This look is very easy since I just use the same brush for my eyes for most of the part.
Just blend this out. I don't know how it looks on camera since I'm looking into this mirror. I'm sorry, guys. I'll look into this mirror for this eye.
Blend that into the outer half and then blend it into the crease. That's what I do. Okay, so after I have that, you want to make sure your under eyes blended out. It's hard to do this. Like, how do beauty gurus like sit all the way back here, like do their makeup without holding something close? I need to figure out how to do that. And then I'll go in with the blending brush in a little bit, not yet, because first I'm gonna dip into this white shimmery shade. It's called Crown. It's really pretty. It's super pigmented. And I'll just put this on the outer, did I say outer? I meant inner half of my eyes with my finger because I can't find my shader brush. Sorry. If I don't know where my brushes are, I'll just improvise with my fingers if you couldn't tell. So I'll go in with this Crown shade. And it's really pretty. Like, it looks super white in the thing, but then once you put it on your eyes, it even blends out well with your fingers. So after that, I'm just gonna go in with this clean blending brush. There's nothing on it. It's by Sigma. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. I love this brush. I'm just gonna go in and blend out where I put the Crown shade, so then there's no distinct line between that and the crease color. I'll just blend everything together. Okay. So once that's all blended, I'm gonna go back to my face and do blush. This is the Becca Split Pan. I don't know if this is still available in stores because I got this during Christmas time and it said limited edition on it. So I don't know if you guys can still get this, but I know you can get the color separately maybe. This is the Split Pan with Champagne Pop and Flower Child. Sorry, it took me a while to find it. But this is so pretty. This blush works for all skin types. Like, this is such a pretty blush. You guys see? Oh my gosh. And then most of you guys are probably familiar with Champagne Pop already because it's literally like the most blinding highlight. Well, it was. There's so many more highlights now that are like way more blinding, but I just love this because you can make it super blinding if you want, or you can make it look more natural, which is kind of what I like, because if you can't tell, I like going for like the natural look. So I'll go in with this MAC 137, I think that is. I don't know because the number's kind of faded. But this is just a dual fiber brush, and I'll swirl this in the pink, and then like I'll wipe some off of my hand. And then I'll smile and just put this on the apples of my cheeks, and then back to where I put the bronzer. I like to put it back here because I feel like it just brings like a lift to your face, and I really like how it looks. It also goes really well with the bronzer color. So I'll do the same thing on the other side, obviously. I feel like I look so weird, like doing my blush. Like, why do we make the weirdest faces doing makeup? I always wonder that. Once that is like blended out, and then if I feel like I have too much right here, I'll go back in with the powder brush and just like go over that. There's nothing on the brush. It's just like what we used earlier. And I'll go right here just in case to make sure it's not too harsh. I really love this blush. I've been using this like every single day that I do my makeup because it's so pretty. And it's like not matte, but it has like a sheen to it, like, but not sparkly. Like, it doesn't look sparkly on the skin, but it makes you look like luminous. Okay, for the best part, the highlighter, I'm gonna use my Sigma tapered highlighter brush. This brush is like perfect for getting right here. Like, it's so little and it like tapers with the point, and it just is a perfect highlighting brush. I really recommend getting these brushes. Also, Sigma brushes aren't that expensive. Well, I mean, they're obviously not drugstore cheap, but they're not like high-end expensive. I say they're a really good price for the quality. These and the Morphe brushes. I just haven't gotten any Morphe brushes because I just am so like in love with these Sigma ones. I'm just gonna put this on the high point of my cheekbone above where I put the blush. I'm just gonna go in until I get the desired highlight I want. This looks good. This stuff is so pretty. Champagne Pop, like, I will never get tired of this. No matter how many new highlights come out. I'm putting this on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose as well. No matter how many new highlights come out, I'm always gonna love this one. I just think that it just looks so natural. But obviously this is not natural, but it's not too much. And I think it's not only good for one skin tone. I think it's good for like all skin types, because I'm pretty tan right now and my mom's like more pale than me, and this looks really good on her skin too. So I think this works good for all like skin tones, and I just love this split pan. Also, the packaging is really like compact, so I bring this everywhere with me. Oops, I kind of just dropped it, but I bring that everywhere with me. It's really easy to pack in my makeup bag. So then after that, I just want to go back in and make sure, like, you know, everything's blended, natural looking. Sometimes if I'm feeling like if I have a little bit more time, I'll do eyeliner in my waterline, but most of the time, let's be honest, like, I don't have time to do that. So I think I'm just gonna set my face. Wait, I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, because I feel like that was really fast. Like, I just got ready really fast. Okay, I don't think I'm forgetting anything, so I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever setting spray. This is the Mist and Fix. It says makeup setting spray, long lasting and moisturizing, and I think that's very true, because I've been using this since like Christmas, I think, and this setting spray like locks in your whole look. And what I like about this the most is that once I spray it onto my skin, the powder on my skin like turns into like my skin. Like, it literally like melts on, but it doesn't look wet or too luminous. Like, I'll just spray it. Oh, it smells so good too. Like, it smells so clean. And the mister of this doesn't like get blotchies, because I used to use the I've used the Smashbox primer one, and I've also used the Urban Decay one, and both of those used to just like randomly get blobs of like setting spray on my face. This mister actually works really well, because the mist is like fine and it never just like explodes on my face. So this is what the makeup look is looking like so far. Before, I used to have eyelash extensions, which actually like saved my life, and I never had to wear mascara, and it was like the best thing ever. But the lady that does my eyelash extensions recently got surgery, so I can't get them done until she's like fully recovered. So I'll just go in with my eyelash curler. I actually have no lashes. It's not even funny. Like, God did not bless me with eyelashes. Most Asian girls don't have good eyelashes. Like, we don't have good eyelashes or eyebrows. Like, what did we do wrong to deserve this? Okay, once I feel like they're curled up to the ceiling, I'm gonna go in with, okay, I go in with either of these two. Depends on like if it's humid outside, if it's raining, like if I feel like I'm gonna cry that day, which I usually don't cry ever. So I'll go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof. This is the waterproof, this is the regular one, this is like a mini travel size, this is a full size. I think I'm just gonna use the mini one today, because I'm just doing this look just for this video. I'm not actually going anywhere after this, if I'm being honest. Just gonna apply this onto my top lashes. My neck looks like so long doing this, but I'm looking at I was looking at my mirror. Okay, it's so hard to talk when doing mascara. Like, I don't even know what I just said to y'all. But I'm gonna go in with my bottom lashes too. Oh, I don't think I can do that right there. I'm gonna do it in my mirror. See, now it looks like I have eyelashes. That stuff is like amazing. Then I'm just gonna put some chapstick on and wipe off this foundation all over my lips. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the chapstick. I don't know the brand of this chapstick, but I use this stuff every morning. I literally don't know the name. Like, this is the label. I got it from my mom. She got it from work, and it has sunscreen in it, so that's why I use it just a little bit more. It's so moisturizing though, but any lip balm will do that you have. If I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in the mornings, if I'm like getting ready and I'm rushing and I don't have time to actually go in and like put some liquid lips on and like trace my lips, I'll go in with this. This was also in my vlog for my senior pictures. This is the YSL cream. I don't remember what the name is, but it's like YSL cream lip something. I saw it on the Swirl website. I'll link it down below. It's in the shade 404. Oh, it says Vinyl Cream, if that helps. I don't think that helps, but this is like a very nude coral peachy shade, and I'll just literally throw this over my lips without any color on it. But usually I'll wear the NYX. I like the NYX suede, the suede lips, and I'll put this over it, and it's also a nude color, so I'll just add this over that nude and it looks amazing. This color works really well over basically any nude, and the formula is really good. It's like my lips kind of look glossy, but they don't look matte, but they don't look wet. It just looks like a healthy lip glow. So that is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys liked the chit chat get ready with me. Actually went really by really, what am I saying? That went by really fast. Normally I don't even get ready that fast, like by myself in the mornings, but I don't even think that was that long. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you guys want me to do any more like dramatic looks instead of a natural look, then definitely let me know, because I want to do more makeup videos on this channel. And I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching again, and I'll link everything down below if you guys want to buy anything, and see y'all in the next video.